Thank you for joining us for WPRP. I'm DeMarco Turner.
And I'm Laura Porter. Winter weather hit hard for students as we have already used 3 NTI days.
This is the fourth time that students have gone back to NTI since 2020. We asked students what their thoughts are on this.
I barely log on to Google Classroom. It really does suck considering that it's not going to help at all. I think all the resources are out the window.
Yeah, for Tuesday and Wednesday. I just think that they'll just cancel school, like in general. So since we can't log in, there's no point in just having school. I have no problem in doing NTI, so like it's not like, oh, I'm not gonna join or something. I'm gonna be glad I don't have to go to school.
Students, do you have it recording? Students, in case we have NTI again, you need to have a Chromebook or your own personal computer. If you're in need of a Chromebook or if it's damaged, you can go to Ms. Capoe's room. This is WPRP's reporter Catherine signing off.
PRP's football stadium is getting a facelift. WPRP reporter Jeremiah Jennings spoke to the architect in charge of the renovations.
What's good, WPRP? It's Jeremiah Jennings here. As you all know, we're getting a brand new field this year, and it's currently under reconstruction, but I got an interview with Eileen Van Hughes, the architect with JCPS in charge of the reconstruction of the field. She had a lot of interesting points to say. Let's see what she has to say. Who am I here with today?
I'm Eileen Van Hughes with JCPS Facility Planning, and I'm the project manager for the turf field project.
Yes, ma'am. When do you think this project will be done and the field be ready to use again?
First football game, August 1st of this year.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. How much did this all together cost?
I don't have total cost at this point, but several $1 million.
Was there a big contribution from one person, or was there just multiple sponsors all together?
It was JCPS funded. It wasn't sponsored or private.
Do you know what the new name of the field would be?
I don't know. They could have a new name, but we haven't discussed that with the school. That would be a great idea for publicity.
Yeah. And then, as far as when it comes to the new field, what new technology system will they have for the media booth?
That would be a complete new AV system up in the booth. So where you're getting new grandstands on both sides, that's what they're doing today, is taking down the old ones, the old bleachers. There'll be a new press box, and it'll have a new AV system. There'll be a new turf field. There'll be a new scoreboard. There'll be a new track that'll be rubberized.
And then, what type of turf do they plan on using? You know, some turfs have concrete under it.
This will have rock. It has a rock base, and the manufacturer is called Field Turf, and it's a cool clay surface, so that it hopefully won't get so hot when the students are on it.
But have y'all done the research with this turf that y'all plan to put in? I know some players argue that turf increases the chance of injury.
The field, I just started working for JCPS over the summer, and the field was already the selections. The athletic directors, I think, were involved in those selections.
I'm Jeremiah Jennings for WPRP.
There are some new faces around PRP. Reporter Caitlin Webb introduces us to the school's new mental health counselor.
Hi, I'm Ms. McGohan. I'm the new mental health counselor here at PRP.
What is it like being back at PRP?
Well, I'm really excited to be back. PRP has always been such a community that coming back just feels like coming home.
What is your goal for the future years to come for PRP?
My goal would be to create a wellness program that serves all students and also connects families to mental health resources in our community so that they can be supported long after they leave PRP.
And how do you plan on making students comfortable after having a new counselor?
Well, right now I'm trying to just be more visible so that I'm more familiar to students. But when they walk into my office, I'm trying to create a warm and caring space so that when they do come in here, it at least feels comfortable until they get to know me and I get to know them.
You have noticed some new equipment at each school entry. WPRP reporter Nolan Lynch talked to the administration about the new metal detectors.
My name is Nolan Lynch with WPRP, and I'm here with
Mr. Stinson, assistant principal.
and I'm going to be asking you a few questions about the weapons detection systems here today.
Yes, sir.
So, when will the weapons detection systems be implemented?
They're being installed right now. And installation means they have to bring in and install the hardware. They have to install the software. They have to get the iPads synced with the devices. But we should be up and running by early February.
Okay. And how will these weapons detection systems work?
Well, what a weapon detection system does, it does a body scan of each of the kids that come through the door. It scans the backpacks and things of that, and then it identifies objects that may appear to be a weapon or a weapon. Once those things are identified, then we will take you to a separate area. We will search you and make sure that we get everything off. Sometimes things the kids need to be conscious of is Chromebooks, binders with rings in them, glass cases, AirPod cases, deodorant spray will sometimes set the machine out because it looks like a metal device, so we have to be careful that we have those out. And we'll have what's called a pass-around table. You'll hand us those items, we'll pass them around, you'll go through the weapon detection system, and then we'll send you on class.
Okay. So, will these systems decrease the chances of people bringing weapons to school, and will this make the school safer?
Yes, I think they gave us a certain percentage, but I believe anytime you implement any type of safety system, it makes the school safer. PRP is a great place to go to school. PRP is a great place to get an education, but we want to make sure that everybody's coming in here with the right intentions and that everybody here is safe and goes home safe.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
I do.
Basketball homecoming is right around the corner. WPRP reporter DeMarco Turner has details on what students can expect for Spirit Week, the pep rally, and the dance.
Hey WPRP, DeMarco Turner here. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys to the 2024 basketball homecoming. I'm going to be giving you interviews with students who are running for our homecoming, and their past experience with the pep rally and dance. And then I'm also going to be giving you an interview with Ms. Saunders, the head planning for our homecoming pep rally. Yeah, here you go as an interview with Ms. Saunders.
Hi, I'm Ms. Saunders. I teach 10th grade English and also seniors humanities. Okay. I know that I have a lot of big shoes to cover with Ms. Danzinger, so I'm hoping to just keep up, hold my end of the bargain. I know I have a lot of expectations to fill, but I'm going to try my best, and I'm hoping to have like more help with other teachers as well, so it'll go good. Right now we're still planning, but I know like we usually do like a month or 4 to 6 weeks in advance just to kind of make sure we got everything covered. So we got to plan like agendas and get groups organized. So it's a lot of planning that goes into it. First and foremost, we need students to be hype. And for the pep rally, we haven't come up with a theme yet, but we just want to, like, we're going to try to plan, like, the agenda to be student involved. Like, we'll have some little games for the pep rally, like shoot ball, shootouts or whatever for that. So just more involvement with the pep rally, the dance. Once we have the theme posted, we'll have that January 26th this Friday, so we'll announce that. But the theme, it'll have, the Spirit Week and all that. So once we know, we'll have flyers sent out for that as well.
Riley Beckman.
All right, so with the 2024 basketball homecoming coming up, are you running this year? Who are you running with?
I'm running for baseball, and me and Hank are walking together. Hank Burns.
Okay, what grade is Hank in?
He is a senior, class of 2024. I walked for softball in the fall homecoming, and I made homecoming court. I went only sophomore year in the fall, and it was okay. It wasn't the most fun thing. It wasn't as fun as prom, but it was okay.
You plan on going again this year?
If I win, maybe, but if not, probably not.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Senior defensive learning presentations are underway for the class of 2024, but as WPRP reporter Erin Bowers tells us, underclassmen need to be preparing as well.
Okay, PRP students, it's that time of year again. Senior backpack defenses are already underway. All seniors have been placed in a Google Classroom, which is where you can find all the information you'll need, like when and where your defense is, as well as what staff members are on your panel. But just because you're not a senior does not mean that this does not apply to you. You might not be doing your defense this year, but it'll arrive before you even know it. It doesn't hurt to get a head start. I have some words of advice from some seniors that might help you.
Some advice we would give for our underclassmen is, dress nicely. Don't do it last minute. Like, start building up the artifacts and have like small descriptions of them. Don't have it just like have one sentence about it, so you don't have to actually look back at what you did.
I would say also to just fill out everything. Say how it fits into your backpack and what you did, like when you first put it into your backpack, so you're not stressed out trying to figure out what in the world was this assignment, why did I put it in here, when you're trying to make the presentation your senior year.
Prepare beforehand, present, don't be nervous. The teachers want you to pass, they don't want you to fail, so.
And don't read directly off your slides. Like, make some note cards so you're making eye contact with
your panel.
Panels, there we go.
I would say some advice that I have for underclassmen when it comes to doing your backpack presentation is make sure you practice. I think it's a good thing to know what you're going to say before you need to say it on the spot. And then also, if your teachers are giving you time in class to work on it, take the time. I did not take the time, and mine is now on Friday. It's Wednesday, and I'm still adding and redoing things on my presentation, and I really wish that I would have done it before.
I know, I was like,
Don't wait till senior year!
You've seen the videos and images all over social media. Now, Hank Burns takes you behind the scenes of those amazing PRP sports shots.
While most of the focus on sports is on the action, we often don't talk about the videographers and photographers that are behind the scenes creating content. Today, I went behind the scenes with one of PRP's very own, Michi Visuals.
Even if we catch the sunrise, it's only a moment passing us by. You saw how many moons have shined. Somehow, here now. I don't really know quite why I'm somehow here now. Oh, yeah, we here now. Yeah, we here now. Why?
I am here with Michi Visuals. So Michi, how did you get started as a videographer and photographer?
So the first time I ever took pictures at a PRP game was when one of the team managers, Ariana, needed, she was in yearbook that year. It was my sophomore year. And she needed pictures for yearbook, and she was doing something else. So she gave me the camera, and I took a couple pictures. And the guys kind of liked them a little bit, so, they asked me to send them to them and stuff. So after that, I kind of started taking pictures, at every game because, I was real close with the basketball players and stuff. So they were really cool with me, like taking pictures and giving them to them for free and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's how I got really started. So yeah.
Sick. So speaking of cameras, look at the camera actually. So speaking of cameras, what camera setup do you rock?
So I'm using right now a Rebel T7i, and I feel like it's a pretty good, maybe not starter, but it's a good like mid-level like camera. And I'm looking to get some more going toward the Sony route, and when I get more experience. So yeah, but I like it right now, man. It videos and takes pictures pretty well, so that's really good. And I feel like it fits what I do pretty well. So yeah.
For sure. So speaking of Sonys, what Sony camera are you looking to buy?
I'm thinking Mark 3A7. I mean, but I feel like if I could sell my camera and maybe put some more money into it, I feel like it's definitely doable. But that's definitely one of my dream cameras, 100%. Yeah.
So what is your favorite moment as a videographer or photographer?
I think my favorite moment is like, when you just get the perfect shot that you want. It's the perfect play. Say it's a basketball game and it's the perfect play, just the perfect moves, perfect shot. You get it right on the ball and it goes in. I just feel like it's like the best feeling in the world for all, man. Yeah, I'd say best moments probably with my guys last year when I was taking pictures and stuff for them. I mean, it was just always because they kind of treated me like I was like, I wouldn't say I was
family.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, cause so I feel like that was really good. And that's why it was probably one of my favorite years to do photography, 100%.
For sure.
Yeah.
So sports-wise, what is your favorite sports to record? Or maybe it's separate. Maybe you have a favorite sport that you take pictures of and a different one that you record. So what is that?
I'd have to say, I mean, honestly, I like to take pictures of probably football more because they have a lot more like gear and stuff, and it'll be different like every game. Like the picture will be like different every game. But I feel like it's I would say it's way easier, but I feel like it's definitely easier to record basketball with like following the ball and stuff like that. So it's, I'd have to say the video, definitely basketball, because I like making basketball mixtapes way more than football. And take pictures, I'd have to say football, because I feel like you get some really good shots in football.
So moving forward, what is some of your goals you have, whether it be in high school or after high school? Like, do you want to make this into a career or?
I'd say I wouldn't want it. I would always want to have it as like at least a side thing. Now I'll take it as far as I can go with it. Like that would be a blessing to be able to do something you love and be able to make enough money off of it to have like a career. But if I'll take it as far as it goes. And I'll always have it as will have it as like a little side thing that I can do because I love it, man. It's really great. It's really fun being out there. Taking pictures.
Sure. Beachy visuals. Thank you, brother.
Senior prom will be here before we know it. WPRP reporter Madison Yates has the latest on this year's theme.
The prom theme for senior prom was announced to be The Last Dance.
But a lot of seniors didn't know what it meant or didn't like it.
We talked to the class officers and a few seniors to see what they thought about this year's theme.
Ooh, when I first saw it, I thought to myself, what, who, when, where, why? Because I found a similar theme with last year's. It's that it's kind of broad, but at least last year they had masquerade / black theme. I was like, okay, but then they didn't let us wear the masks in the place. So I just hope that it actually has some substance to it.
The Last Dance, I loved it. I thought of Michael Jordan when I first heard about it, though, but it's really great. Love the sound of it, honestly.
I feel like the theme, I like it because we don't have like a dress code and we don't have to worry about colors or shoes or anything.
Honestly, it's mid. How do you even dress for Last Dance, to be honest? Kind of stupid.
I think it's really cute, and there's a lot that we can do with it in a decoration stance. A lot of times nobody really dresses with a theme anyways, so if we did like a secret garden, nobody would show up in flowered prom dresses. So this way we can put as much decoration up as possible, and you all really feel like that you are having your all's last dance as a class of 2024, which is really what we want. You all have had prom twice a year, you had junior prom, you had all these different things leading up to your last prom. And since it is the last week of your all's senior year, it's also just the last thing that you all will do as a class other than graduation for the most part.
I would change probably the reveal because I think they should have done like little glimpses because they said there's supposedly a surprise. Give me a little hint at the surprise. Don't just like say the theme and then leave everybody to guess. I need a little something.
I feel like differently we could have let the whole class vote as one so we could have a more decisive decision on our theme. I feel like the officers, we did have a chance to vote as one, like only the class officers, but I feel like if the whole class of 2024 voted, it would be more fun.
Well, to me, at first I thought about Michael Jordan or Jackson, either one, but I guess initially you think of The Last Dance, you think it's the last one, like to show off and stuff like that. So it means to me a lot, I guess. It's more of a growth thing.
I'm honestly not sure what The Last Dance could mean. Maybe something like, I have no idea. I have genuinely no idea what The Last Dance could mean.
When I think of it, I just think good slow music that I can dance with a bae. That's the only thing I can really think of. Maybe, but that's the thing. We know it's our last dance, so it's more of just a statement. So that's what I think.
I think that if I said that the theme was giving away money, people would probably have a negative response. It's just what happens when you have a large group of people trying to decide on one thing. And I think it's a little disrespectful to the people who are going to be working on it to be nasty about it in any way, shape, or form. Unless you want to have if you want to have a say, you can be a part of the group that is putting the presentation on, that kind of thing.
And that's the class opinion.
I'm Shatria Harrison.
And I'm Madison Yates.
We're from WPRP, signing off.
A new year means a new opportunity for everyone. We talked to Panthers about their goals and hopes for 2024.
What are your New Year's resolutions? My New Year's resolutions for 2024 are to be healthier and work on my fitness and be more organized.
What are your predictions for 2024?
My predictions for 2024, first off, will be Ravens winning the Super Bowl. That's an obvious. Go Lamar. I think it's going to be a great year for the Panthers.
What are you most excited about for the 2024 school year?
I am excited for all my seniors to graduate. I'm looking forward to seeing them walk down the aisle and get their diploma. That's probably what I'm most looking forward to. I think it's just going to be a great year for my seniors, and they're all doing so well. So I'm really looking forward to them achieving their goals.
What are you most excited for the 2024 school year?
My graduation, since I'm a senior, I'm going to go to college after this and get a major in history.
Predictions for 2024?
Something like World War III will start and me not getting drafted.
Predictions for 2024?
Hopefully basketball does.
Yeah, hopefully we beat Butler. That's our prediction.
Definitely.
And Fairdale, because
Fairdale and Butler.
Yep.
What are you most excited for the 2024 school year?
To get out of high school.
Yeah. Hope prom's fun. It seems
last year they said it was boring.
Yeah. Hopefully it's fun. Graduation.
Not going home prom night, just to let y'all know.
Thank you for joining us on WPRP.